it's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. Hi everyone. Sorry I'm running late. I had a bit of time blindness, so I was like, la la la, la la la, la la la.
Hi everyone.
And then I realised, oh my goodness, I'm meant to be live. Quick! And then I was like this. Do you all understand it? Yes. Hi Bruno. Bruno just got me a...
Did someone say Beveragino? Did someone say Beveragino?
They did, Kylie.
Beveragino!
Time for Beveraginos, peeps. Grab your Beveragino. It's time for some crafting fun. And I am very excited today because we're just going to relax, pull out a kit, chop up some paper, just take it easy. Have some fun. Let's not be complicated today because we got involved in a overwhelm reset workshop that I ran for demonstrators, Stampin' Up demonstrators, because we're feeling a little overwhelmed. There's a lot of changes happening with Stampin' Up, and maybe even as a customer you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. We understand these things happen to all of us. So we ran this workshop and it actually has helped me to see, even with my team and our customers, it's sort of a little bit difficult to figure out what to purchase. And we've noticed a lot of sort of struggling with decisions on what to purchase, what is available, online exclusives as well. That can be a little bit confusing as to what to purchase. So we want to make it really simple and easy, and whenever you come to our channel you're going to know that it's all current, it's all happening. In fact, we possibly might even share our schedule with us that could be possibility that things could get changed, but at least you know what we're using for the next, I don't know, 3 months or so, maybe even longer. I think it's up until April, early March. And then that way you know every time you come on this channel what we're going to be doing. So anyway, I'll ask Bruno whether we should do that or not, but I think it would be great because then what we've decided to use, you know it well in advance, and that has helped us a lot, having a schedule of what we're using. And then we're doing like an entire week using that item. And every now and then, like today, I was going to be using the Hobby Haven, was the product that we were using this week. But we decided today to do a kit. So we can sort of mix it up a little bit, but definitely go check out our Instagram. And the members last week, our YouTube members, they got to have a little craft along session with me as I did our customer cards. And that was, I think we made 25 or 30 cards together. I think it was something like that. But all of that is over on our blog. So go and check. That's the blog. Yes. So we're going to order the product if we don't have it. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to give you our schedule. So I'll get Bruno to organise that for you, give you a link to our upcoming schedule that, could change, but at least then you would be well aware of all of that. And yeah, then you can craft along with us up until, I think our schedule's ready until March, April. We've shared it with demonstrators around the world already on our free demonstrator training page. I think I put it on, I'll just see if I've got the free demonstrator training. No, I'll grab the demonstrator training page. But yeah, I'd love to make that available for all of you to be able to use and prepare, and even for your shopping, getting all that ready, because it is challenging to know what's still around, what's happening. So I need to go here to grab the link for you. I don't know why I don't have that link already there. Oh, there it is. Free training. So then you can jump on there. Magnifico. So that's the free training for demonstrators. There. Good. So let me have a little look here and see if I have this schedule with me, and then I can even just show you old school way, because I had it printed, but maybe it's gone. It's gone. It's disappeared. It went for a walk. It's like, where have you gone? I literally saw you last night. No. But anyway, I digress. So we had a really lovely time this week. It's been a very busy week. I hope your week's been lovely too. We had the amazing Sarah Sayers turn up at our house this week. She had a Stampin' Up order that she needed to get to ASAP for undisclosed reasons. You'll just have to ask her. It's her news to tell, not mine. But that was very exciting to have her drop in with her husband Dino. So we had a really nice time. We pulled out some cheese and bread and cheesecake, and that was just so nice. And she gave me this beautiful card here. Check that out, people. And she's used designer series paper. She's done some Love It, Chop It here, and then used a embossing folder, which then she used Versamark to put over the top of the embossing folder, and used clear emboss. So there you go. That's from Sarah Sayers from Kiss Creative. Is it Kiss Creative? Yes. Keep it simple stamping. That's what the Kiss Creative stands for. So yeah, that's her details there. If some of you may know her, but it was so lovely to have her over here. And she even bought, yes, look at these, all butter chocolate chip Scottish shortbread squares. Don't mind if I do. And is it Marks and Spencer M&S? I think it's Marks and Spencer. It's a very amazing. It's got sticky. I need my snips to get in here just so that you can see these yummy shortbread biscuits. Oh, they look delish. Never thought of doing chocolate chip for shortbread. Isn't that cool? And they're squares. Oh, yum. Get in my belly. So there you go. That was Sarah. Isn't that the cute? So we let her leave with lots of pins. She was very excited about getting some of the online stamping retreat pins, and some of the pins that are going on that we've got selling in our online store. So yeah, she was so excited. She's like, are you kidding me? I can just grab these pins? And I'm like, yeah, you can just grab these pins. Get one of each. So she was like, yeah, kid in a candy store, as you would be, wouldn't you? Let me take you. I'll give you this one instead of that one. That one's annoying. Can I get rid of that one? Ugh, how annoying. It doesn't let me delete on here. But anyway, this is the right link here. I'll go to the other. I'll go to YouTube and delete it from there. So yes, so grab out your kits. If you have some older kits, whatever you've got on hand, pull them out and we'll do some crafting together, have a bit of fun, and yeah, see where it takes us. Who really knows where we'll go? And we want to go live on YouTube. because that's where all the comments are sitting. Good. I'm sorry on YouTube, I didn't, I realised I didn't put the, whatchamacallit on the captions. So I apologise for that. Maybe I can add it now. No, once it starts. Sozzy lolly. Okay. Oh, and the other thing, so we've got the YouTube members page, YouTube members. If you want to join that, you can join our YouTube channel for even more content. It's only $4.99 a month Australian, and you can stop at any time. Good morning, Nicole. So that's the YouTube members there. And we also did some demonstrator training this week. That was amazing. It went so well. It was the Overwhelm Reset Workshop. So if you want to purchase the Oops, sorry, I pressed a button that I know I shouldn't press when I'm using this program. Overwhelm Reset Workshop. There we go. So if you're one of those demonstrators that's like super duper freaking out because of all the changes and everything, I'm just going to make myself go a little bit whiter. I think this does like white space. No, it hasn't fixed it. That's okay. We forgive you. We forgive you, camera. For all those demonstrators that are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, maybe just unsure of what direction to go in, not sure what to do with the products, yeah, just a little bit unsure of everything, then this will be the workshop for you, because it goes through what I have been able to figure out will help me get a bit more clarity and to feel a little bit more in control of my purchasing. And we're going to be doing a workshop to help everyone with their retired products as well, because there's quite a bit of retired products happening, and that seems to be overwhelming everyone. And I know the feeling when you haven't used an item and it's time to retire. Customers, you can keep it as long as you like, but for us demonstrators, it really is good to use current product, just so that others can be inspired, but then they can also purchase those items. So just how to go about that, how to make sure that you're getting the most out of that item while it's still current, and you're using it. So they're the key aspects that we did a deep dive on. So if you want to join that Overwhelm workshop, we've got the recording available now. It's already happened, but you can grab the recording and enjoy that. Now, let us do some crafting, because that's what we're here for, aren't we? But, the other stuff is cool too, because we've got lots of informative, exciting things. I wonder if Bruno moved. I'm, getting very, where on earth is my schedule gone? Because I really liked having it in a piece of paper form. And I feel like the gremlins have come into my room and taken it away, which is the worst possible thing to do to my brain, because I instantly blame Bruno Bertucci and go, Bruno took it. Why did he take it? And then start spiraling. Why would he come into my craft room and take it? Does anyone do that? and then I get all rulesy. Don't take things out of my craft room. But he probably needed it for something. That's such a typical Kylie thing to do. Is that one on the floor? No. So sorry if I've used your name in vain, Bruno. Hopefully he hears me eventually. Bruno, I need the schedule. Hear me. Hello. Hi. Help. I'm sending him a message. He'll hopefully come running. Oh, good. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you. That would be wonderful. I'm like, answer me. Please, are you there? And can you please share it as well in a link form? That would be wonderful. I would be most appreciative. Okay, so downward. Hey, it's coffee time. Yes, yes. Black coffee. Check out that black coffee. Yummy. I'm sorry for using your name in vain, Bruno. But it's like, it's so frustrating, and I know all of you that watch my channel are the same as me. So I know you know the feeling of like having something just there, you know it was there, and then it disappears. Oh, I found it. It's on the floor. Sorry for casting nasturtiums on your character, Bruno Petrucci. I'm very sorry. Here you go. Okay, so subject to change, but take a photo of that, everyone. We are giving you everything that we're working on. Thank you.
It's okay.
You're a darling. Now you got 2 of them. And I'll need that in my room because, you know, who knows where the other one's going. But take a photo because this is what we're working on, unless, you know, there's something that runs out or we have to swap something out last minute. But this gives you an idea of our schedule for the next 3 months, pretty much. So very exciting. So you can craft along with us and you can see everything. And we do a whole week with each item, and we're going to get the absolute most out of those products so that, yeah, you can too. So if you're needing a direction as to what to purchase, this can give you a little bit of an idea. And if there's something here that you aren't keen on, just swap it out for something else. And then we can use it together for an entire week and just have some really good fun with that item. And then once that week is up, pretty much in your head say, well, that was fun. So glad I used that for a week. Goodbye. I know it sounds crazy, but how many stamp sets do we not use at all? How much do we not use at all? So that's going to be the difference. This year, we're going to be a lot more mindful on what we purchase, and we want to use it to its absolute completion. The Hobby Haven paper, we literally have 2 sheets left, and it's so exciting. So here we go, everyone. What is this exciting item that we have here? I'll just see if I can move this over just a little bit, because it's just a little bit, yeah, there it is there. It's a little bit further away from me than I like. That's a better. Ah, much better. I'll just put that over there a bit. Doesn't seem to be sitting in here properly. But anyway, that'll do. Stay there. Stop touching, Kylie. And you can go over there a little bit. And I've got my blendy. So I'm going to mix this up a little bit, this kit. And I'm going to do some colouring because it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. And you could 100% use as is. But why not do a bit of colouring? This is exciting. Oh, look at this. This is so different in person to what you see on. I thought they'd be really like flimsy, but look at this. You've got this beautiful tissue paper in between, and these are stunning. They've got the gold on them. Look at that. Wow. This is very different to what it looks like on the online store. So this here is it's a kit that you don't need any stamping. So for those of you that are just maybe feeling very like overwhelmed with crafting, you just don't have the bandwidth at the moment. Hi Nancy, good to see you. I'm missing a couple of the Facebook comments, am I? Let's have a little look over here and see if I can say hello. because, yeah, it's good to have that open. And I was thinking it'd be nice just to colour some of them, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, whether we do colouring or not, because this is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Not because this is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now I can see your comments. Oh, there we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Nancy from Bellingham, Washington. And Joan's over here as well. Hi, Joan. Absolutely good to see you over on Facebook. And Joan's over there, you can say g'day. Joan. Good to see you over on Facebook. Good. And Joan's over there, you can say g'day. So let's have a little look here. And I'll have my look here and Facebook on here too. That's a great idea, Kylie. Why haven't you done that before? So if you're over on Facebook, I can see your comments instantly. Isn't that exciting? So please say hello when you jump on. No, all good.
The sound is coming through from
Isn't that
Facebook.
exciting? So please say hello when you jump on. Oh yes, thank you. Mute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you letting me know that. We have an echo now. Thank you. I'm just checking you're all listening. Thank you. It's because the other day I was listening to some music while I was crafting, doing a little bit of a dance while I finished the customer cards. I was playing it for the YouTube members. Now, let's do some folding here. Look at all these gorgeous card bases that we've got. So it's unusual to know, but I used to always fold it this way. See how there's this, like, got a valley? But it's actually really good to fold it this way. Just an FYI, let's just see the difference between the two. So I'll just do that first, and then if you don't have a bone folder, that's fine. This is a very, very simple kit. And then you just burnish that. Look how beautiful that crisp, clean fold is. Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise. It feels like the opposite to what I would want to do. Hi, Daff, over on Facebook. And even with these, even though they're straight and, you know, they've been folded and everything, this will be interesting just to see what it's like when you use the trimmer to get it nice and straight. So let's have a look at this one and see how straight it is. Oh, look, it's pretty good. But yeah, if you just want something, a guide there to just to make sure that it's all in place, then your trimmer is just the best thing since sliced bread. Inuri, hello. So what's everyone crafting with this morning? Have you got a kit? Are you doing some tidying around your house? Because I love being a little accountability partner. Is there something you want to get done that you've been procrastinating on for a long time? I had a demonstrator message me last night. She said, thank you so much for the overwhelm reset workshop. She said, last night while I was listening to you, I pulled out all the clothes from my wardrobe that don't fit me anymore and have been sitting there for so long, and I finally got rid of them all, pulled them out. She goes, I've been sitting on it for so long, just knowing I need to do it. And she said, thank you so much. It just helped me to get it done. So yeah, if there's something you need to get done, maybe it's dishes, maybe it's washing, maybe some mopping, something like, ugh, I really don't want to do that. This is the time to do it. I'll just chat to you and you can check in with me and let me know how you're doing. Maybe you want to clean your craft room. Maybe you want to pull out some retired products from your craft room. You know, maybe it's good to do that. Oh, looking at choir lyrics. I love it, Kylie. That's so cool. That is fantastic. It's so good to be busy, isn't it? Making kit samples for open day. Oh, that's fantastic. This is a really good kit, this one. So we've got a few different things that we can use. So on one card, yes, we've got this piece here, which is our like embossed piece. We've also got some little embellishments here. So there's this one here with the gold. Yes, so 4 of those. This is for the other one. And then there's also, oh, this is the sentiment. Oh, look at these. This kit is so different in person to what it looks like online. It's so fancy. So it's good that you're doing samples because, yeah, and even the envelopes, they are literally unbelievably good quality. Wow. Stampin' Up. You deserve a round of applause. Well done to you. So beautiful. I just want to like keep stroking it because it's such beautiful texture. It's gorgeous. So we've got these ones here, the small and the round circle for the other cards, as you can see in this picture here. And all of the branches are for this one. So we'll pull all of these out. Be very gentle. They're pretty good. They're laser cut and they're cut very well. But I'll put all of those on that side and all of these on this side. And that just gets you all organised. Well done, Christine. I did that last night. And cleaning the kitchen is a big job. Hello, Margaret Young over on Facebook. Good to see you. Great question, Megan. What kit is this? I want to show you here exactly which kit it is because it's fun to go shopping. But you want to get something that you know you're going to use, that's nice and easy, that is enjoyable, and this is the kit for you. If you're like, oh my goodness, I really need something like this, then yeah, because it doesn't have any stamping, so it's just perfect for when you're like feeling overwhelmed. This is the perfect overwhelm reset card, which is what we've been working on this week. So let me share screen. So if you go over to our blog, kyliepatich.com, which is what PS, look at all these amazing cards on here. So if you go over to our blog today for our customer cards, look at all these amazing cards. But let us have a little look here. We want to go shopping. So just click on shop or our Stampin' Up store. Either one work. And when you click on that, so just click on shop. It will come up here, and up the top you'll see shopping with Kylie. So then you know that you're with me. And we'll do thank you. Top you'll see shopping with Kylie. And we'll talk about this product of the month too, actually. And we'll do hi.
So when you did the screen share,
yeah,
it
we'll
brings
talk about this
the sound
product of the month
through the
too.
computer.
Oh, thank you. Hi.
So when you did the screen share,
Yeah,
it brings the sound through the computer.
Oh, thank you. How am I going to do that?
Yeah, it brings the sound through the computer.
Sorry, everyone. It's a bit ugly, but anyway, it works. That should work. I wonder why it started doing that. I'll have to change. I know what to do. Yes, I'll change the settings on the screen share. But yeah, only $25 in Australia. Isn't that amazing? $25. So this is perfect. If you're brand new, if you're just jumping on and you're like, what's this all about? And you've never done crafting before, this is for you. You need this in your life start. Because this kit, and you'll see as we go along, it has a lot of opportunity to not just be white. Like we can color this now. We can make this any color we want, and you'll see it's absolutely stunning. You can be quite creative with this kit. So definitely check that out. Now the other thing I wanted to show you, if we go to the home page, which is this one here, so we've got our last chance items. So just keep in mind there's quite a lot of items here that are discounted and they're going to be going forever. But it's just when the stocks run out that you'll still be able to purchase these until stocks last, which, could be a while, but it also could be really quick. So if there's something you like and there's something at a good price, definitely grab it ASAP because, it could be gone forever. The ones that aren't discounted means they probably won't last too long. The ones that are discounted might mean that they have more stock. However, when it's discounted, usually it goes quicker. So, look at these dies here. They're the coolest. So, just have a look at that page and just keep in mind that you can do sorting here, like price, high to low. You can also see that there's other pages as well. So you've got up to 5 pages of last chance products. So please don't miss that. Like look at even Lights of Aurora is in there. Wow, I really liked that. I'm going to be using that in our members YouTube video just after this. So definitely check that out. Look at this paper. Need for Tweed is only $10.87. And that pretty much is like, half price almost. So, and that's really cool, this paper. And it's 12 by 12. That'd be great for scrapbooking. And look at, it's really nice paper. Don't look at it as an entirety. Look at each individual sheet and you will absolutely love that one. I feel like we didn't use that enough, that one. It's just beautiful. So anyway, there you go. That's all the latest. The latest and the bestest. Now let me just fix the issue here. Well, maybe, I can go like that. Oh, good. It looks like it's worked now. I wonder why it turned that on. Anyway, very odd. Very strange. So let's pull out some more of these and then we're going to work out how we're going to colour them. I did actually grab blends, but I think I'm more interested in using the brushes, to be honest. The blending brushes. We'll do one just plain to start with and then we can look at adding some colour. Yeah, it's having a bit of a meltdown with the double talking today, isn't it? It was whatever I touched last week, it's coming back to bite me in the butt this week. There's always something, isn't there, hey? I've got to always touch something and then, of course, I've got to go and do that. Now, I know it's hard, but it's time to say goodbye. Because you might think you're going to use it, but you won't. Just trust yourself. This, however, how pretty is the tissue paper? I can't dare throw that out. I'm going to be using that for, maybe I'll get some earrings and wrap it up in a gift or something. Okay, listening in the car. That's nice. Oh, that's great. Now, let's have a little look at our beautiful options that we have here. So let's start with this one. I like the look of this. We've got all of our items that we need here. I'll grab these ones out as well. These ones are a little bit more secure in the paper. So these are probably the only ones And because they're quite thin where they join, I would be just a little bit extra careful with these ones. They're still cut very well. Like, I don't feel like I'm struggling to pull these out, but it is just a little bit fragile at the join. There we go. So very exciting news. We head off to Melbourne next week. So we get to catch up with my family. My brother's in Melbourne. And we also get to catch up with Bruno's family. And there's going to be a wedding. Aww, how sweet. So maybe we could turn this card into a wedding card. Wouldn't that be nice? Which one would be the wedding card? I think the one with the flowers would be nice. Yeah, I think that works out really nicely. And instead of using thank you, we can use a step set. I can emboss on black and do a wedding card. Isn't that clever? See, just nice and simple. We do have another one here that I did last week. I think it was the one that you saw. I could possibly use this one because it's got the love. I think that would be actually quite nice, doing the white emboss and black. It's very striking, isn't it? But yeah, so our nephew's getting married, which is just crazy because when we got married, he was just this tiny little boy. And yeah, it's the first of Bruno's sisters to get married, their children. So it's a real, like, big thing, right? It's like an era thing. It's like, oh my goodness, the next generation is getting married now. And so yeah, it's an amazing feeling to see them all grow up, and now we're going to be going to their wedding. Yeah, so that'll be lovely. It's only 10 days, so it's going to be very quick. Of course, Jessie's like, oh my goodness, I'm booking you in for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She's like, how much time do I have with you? How much can I do with you? So that's going to be really nice to spend a bit more time with Jessie. We miss each other very much, but we're on FaceTime all together quite often. Like I talked to her multiple times during the week on FaceTime. And someone did ask me the other day, who is Jessie? If you don't know who Jessie is, Jessie helped us with our business for over a decade. She was our personal assistant, and it was only until we came to Perth that we had to sack Jessie. I love saying sack. It's so cruel, isn't it? You're fired. Not because she wasn't a good worker. She's an amazing worker. But, yeah, I decided I could take on a little bit more work here in Perth. And just being with the distance, it just made sense to sort of start afresh here and just, yeah, get in touch with a few things that I'd lost a bit of touch on. She helped me so much, and yeah, I'm sure we helped her. She had a great job for a long time, but things change and situations changes, economics change as well, and so yeah, Jessie's just always been my bestie for a long time, so it's going to be awesome to catch up with her and spend some time together, have some quality time. Now, let me start this little baby. I'll do one in just the one that, like the kit, and then we can decide what we do with the others. But very simply, all it is we're going to stick this down, and then we have this here. They don't look very exciting when they're all separate, but we're going to be layering them like this. And once we layer them, you can see, look how amazing this looks, to have all these beautiful layers of flowers like this. So we could actually colour in the leaves, and then we could also use something here as well. So I think the way that it sits, it can actually sit so that it's all covered. Let me just get the right angle here. Oh no, that was the right way that I had it. And I think all I did was have this around the wrong way. There we go. I was like, why is that not sitting the same as the picture? But yeah, that's why. And so that's it. We just sit it like this, and they've got it sitting like that with the leaves. So we're just going to stick all that down, stick that down on here, and then have our thank you. And you can use whatever language thank you you want. You've got two different styles of thank you. You've got the cursive or this one here. Oh, you got your wedding photos. That's awesome, Caitlin. And then we're going to stick that down there. So absolutely simple, gorgeous card, but it will be great to show you how you can step that up if you wanted to. Now they've given me tape, they've given me some dimensionals here. The dimensionals are only used on the sentiment, but there's quite a few here. So that's very nice and generous of them. So I'm actually going to, of course, do a little bit more dimensional because we can. We love dimensionals. They're our friend. Actually, I feel like I had, oh, there's two different sort of sides to this. Can you see that texture there? I feel like I like the other side better. But it'll be nice to colour this as well. Even if you just did a little bit of like smoky slate, or, you know, just a subtle colour in the background, like bubblegum or something like that. It's going to make a big difference to showing that texture. So that's that one. And then we've got our, if we run out of dimensionals, it's all okay. I've got plenty here. But just keep in mind, if you do the kit, you may not have extra dimensionals. Why not? Get some extra dimensionals into your life. So what I'll do is I'll keep that. I won't stick that down just yet. We'll just compile our little flower. So maybe don't pull off your I'm going to lift this one up too because I can. I think it'll look awesome. Thank you kindly, Kit. Is it the wrong word, is it? Did I say the wrong thing? Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you kindly, Kit. Did I spell it wrong? Oh no, there it is. Oh, someone was asking what kit it is. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm like, what have I done now? Isn't it crazy how I just jumped to, I've done something wrong? Because usually that's what's happened. The thank you kindly kit. And it is really, really, really beautiful. Like, words can't put into words how good this kit is. And just the texture is just so, so pretty. And then we're going to sit this over in this corner like so. And then we're going to have our sentiment. And I think sitting it like this, because they've got it, oh no, that actually sits quite nicely, doesn't it? But maybe we can go down onto this layer here just so that it really shows that there's some dimension there. And we'll just have to do a double decker on here. Let me see where I'm doing my double decker underneath there. Because remember, we've got 2 layers and we want it to sit flush. So that's the best way to sit this flush. And then I'll just do a little bit of glue on the edge there. Or actually, we'll use the tape that they've given us. Not even going to use green glue today. I love that. I didn't even read the title. I know that's something I would say, Megan. What title? What do you mean? Britta's like, I'm like, where do we pick up our bags at the airport? He's like, have you not seen the 20 signs that we've walked past? No, I don't read. Reading and seeing signs is not my forte. I'd rather just ask. Whereas he's like, asking is the last thing I'm going to do. Oh, beautiful. I don't like how close to the edge it is though, but let's just move it up a little tiny bit here so that it can sit. Yeah, that's better. That's a much better placement. Oh, look at that. And I love it raised up like that. Do you love it? Thumbs up. Look at what Stampin' Up's done for us. Thank you, Stampin' Up. So, you know, the add-ons that you could do, you can do some beautiful, I think we've got gold ribbon that's current at the moment that would be so nice with this. I wonder if this one's gone on the last chance. But that, like, look at that. Just beautiful. Absolutely spot on with this. So let's have a little look at gold striped ribbon and see if that's, no, it's not on last chance. So this is, the ribbon's a great one to get. You've also got some gorgeous gold shaker stars. What are the gold? Ooh, we've got those beautiful gold embellishments that I used on the wedding card that I'm going to give to our nephew and his new wife. Where's the gold ones here? Oh, there they are. Of course I didn't put them back into their container. Why would I go and do a thing like that? Just like put it right in front of the container but not in it. Gotta laugh at myself or I'll cry, really. It's like, why, Carly, why? So yeah, look at that. Oh, beautiful. So these are called flower accents. Did the sentiment come ready-made? It did. Look at this. Stunning. So it's a brilliant kit. This is a fantastic kit. And I feel for me personally, even though it's like here in Australia it's $25, but I feel like it's giving me a lot of creative inspo too. I feel like, oh, there's so many ways that I can go. Look at these little additions that I've got here that I can add on if I wanted to. But even without, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. But I will add some of these embellishments because I've got them here and I can. So we'll do the bigger one over here and the teeny tiny next to it. And then another teeny tiny. I like to balance it. You can do like over here where you have it all together, which would look really lovely. We can also go over here. Looking at this, oh, that's a hard decision actually. All we've got below here. So I like it to sort of balance out, but I actually think we are going to go for, I think this one I'm going to pull the plug on. I do like this one. This one's very nice where it sort of just has this little tiny thing here, but I think this one's actually my fave. I feel like it has more drama hanging around that, thank you. It's like little droplets of deliciousness. But you could go that next step if, you know, if it's something really special like this. Because to me this screams wedding card. Then you could even go more and have another 2. So I either do 3 or 5. 5 is like, whoa, it's real, like, whoa, we're really going out there. But I like the 3. I think that looks good. So let us do a little design one where we do a little bit of colouring and take this on a different journey. And we'll do it with this one here. This is the other one. Actually, we'll do the white one first, and then we'll do it choose your own adventure, just so that you can see exactly the way the kit was. And then you can digress from there. You can do what you like from there. So all we're going to do on this one is, according to the instructions, is we've got 2 circles here. So it's got this printed sheet for us, so we're not alone. If you're brand new to crafting, this is definitely the kit for you, 100%. And then you've got this beautiful leaf and then the thank you. So nice and simple. I'll probably use some dimensionals here, but you can just use the tear and tape. Make sure it's opening the right way, because we've all been there, done that, when we stick it down the wrong way. And then we're going to go like this. Make sure that you've got your gold showing. And then we'll get our thank you. And this is the thank you that Stampin' Up chose for this one. And that is our card. Voila. So let's stick that down. I think I'll do just this up on dimensionals, and these 2 I can stick down. I could possibly... No, I think I'll have them both down, because otherwise we'll have to do double deckers unless we have them both up like that. And then this we can just stick down. That might be a nice way to do it. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to lift them up, because it's just nice to know that these are, yeah, these are there. It's like, I'm here. But even just a tiny little bit of sponging, if you just like put a little bit of ink on there, then, you know, these are going to be sort of seen rather than being sort of very, very subtle in the background. And there's a few different ways you can add ink. Like I've got these beautiful blending brushes here, and you could just pick a neutral colour. But if you don't have any inks as of yet, you know, keep it simple. Just use exactly what Stampin' Up has got, and it's beautiful. But a lot of us are avid crafters and do have quite a bit of stock. So just, you know, bring it in, add it to this. This is a great, like, starting place if you are feeling, you know, just a bit stuck with your creativity. This is like, yes.
I didn't get that.
Just stop listening to me, okay? Then you'll not to worry about getting it. So let's do this. So what did we decide? Dimensionals or not dimensionals? Anyway, this one we'll do simples. We'll just do as is. Hi Corinne, hi Pat over on Facebook, and Deborah, yes, so beautiful. Isn't it just, oh, breathtaking, this kit? Can I just say, last night I was going to do a really complicated card, and everything in my body, I was going to do a fun fold card, but everything in my body was like, I'm so tired and I'm so overwhelmed right now because we've got friends visiting, we've got things that are just popping up all over the place. All wonderful. Not complaining at all. Loving my life so much right now. And it's just so much fun having visitors, having people, you know, people wanting to catch up with us. It's all you could ever want in your life, right? Is friends, family, good times, cooking for people, hospitality, like all really good things. But I'm really tired because when you're having this much fun, it's very tiring. And then try to fit in work and all the things that we need to do that are not so fun. Like the other day, cleaning my fridge. Oh my goodness, there was so much rubbish in there. So much rubbish, just dumb stuff. I'm like, what on earth is this bottle of mayo? How long has it been here for? Well, it wasn't a bottle of mayo. I made the mayo myself, really, but because, you know, I've got one of those fandangle Thermomix machines. But, you know, it means I can make mayonnaise whenever I like, and then I put them in a container, and I'm like, what even is in here? What even is this? So, yes, it's just very, very tiring. So, yeah, last night I was like, what am I going to do tomorrow? And I was looking at one of our online stamping retreat projects, which I adore, and they have their place. I love fun folds. They are so much fun to do, but they also require a lot of mental energy. And I think there's a lot of fun folds out there at the moment online, which I actually personally think is adding to our overwhelm. We feel like we need to do like crazy, like unbelievable 3D items in order to be considered a crafter. And it's not true. This is crafting, people. You're using your hands, you're sticking something down, you're getting this beautiful card done in a very quick, you know, quick amount of time, and it feels really rewarding. Just as rewarding as a fun fold card. So just be kind to yourselves, please. Don't feel like, you know, you have to go above and beyond or try a new technique or, you know, do something real crazy. No, you don't have to. There's a lot of simple things we can do in our crafting that is beautiful. The fridge, yeah. Honestly, the fridge, I said to Bruno, I actually apologised to him. I said, Bruno, I'm so sorry. Like, how do you tolerate this? There's that many containers in that fridge that once it goes into a container, I think this is something I'm going to do from now on. I am going to change all of my containers to clear so I can see what's in them. Because once they go into a container, I feel like they've just gone into a vortex of like invisibility. I'm like, what even is in you? What even are you? And then I opened one up and I had all these beautiful veggies that I'd cooked, and I'm like, no, why didn't I eat them? It's because they disappeared into the vortex of the containers in the fridge. And don't get me started on freezer items. Like once it goes into the freezer, bye, goodbye. So yeah, last night when our friends came over to Perth with Jessie, we had Justin and Taya come over too. They bought us the most beautiful gift to thank us for the stay, and just, you know, just to, because they're kind people, they bought the most beautiful eye fillet steak, and it was huge, right? I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Let's have it for dinner. So we cooked up all these beautiful steaks. I made a steak Diane sauce, which was very nostalgic because my dad used to have a restaurant and I would love his steak Diane sauce. Let's go over here. Yes, I'm going to do, I feel like I'm going to go larger and then smaller. But yes, it was such a beautiful steak. Anyway, we still are eating that steak. And it was so nice to just go, you know what, I'm going to pull this out of the freezer and we are going to eat this. And it was just like, oh my goodness, this feels like a free meal. Well, it was a free meal, but it was so good. So yeah, please, ChatGPT can help you with your items in the pantry or the fridge. You just have to do a list, you know, tell ChatGPT what's in your cupboard. But when you use it, you've also got to say, there's been an update, you know, this is what's happening with my items. And then, yeah, if you're doing your shopping, because I do my shopping online, sometimes I get overwhelmed and I don't want to have to get up. Like maybe I'm in bed or I'm lying in front of the couch watching television. I'm like, oh, I just want to rest, but at the same time, I know I need to do something. So then you can just go over to ChatGPT and say, do I have any rice in my cupboard? And yeah, you can just tell it, can you just let me know if I ask you about rice? Yeah, I'm sure. If you ask me about the things I'm short of, these are the things I'm short on. I'm going to need them soon. And yeah, Chat will tell you what to do. So good. Use the tools that we have to help our little brains because we're all very overwhelmed. just so whelmed. Over in the whelm. The whelming is very over. So what do we think of these cards, people? Can I just say, I am in love. I am so impressed with this kit right now. And I use the dimensionals and seriously, it's taking my breath away. I literally cannot believe my eyes. So I'm just going to do a little bit of zhuzhing because, you know, I love a bit of zhuzhing on these type of cards. Look at this. Look at this. Even more amazing. And because you've got little cuts in the paper, it kind of allows you to pull up little sections of this, which is really cool. There's like a cut in here that allows me to sort of move that around like so. Look at that. Oh, you can just squeeze the center. Look at that. And it's like, yes, I'll fold there for you. And then it's just got this like textural amazingment, if that's a word. 10 packets of rice. Look at this. So yeah, just do some zhuzhing because this has got, it's got the ability to zhuzh. Look at this. See? They've got little grooves here. And I don't think it tells you to do that in the kit from what I can see, but why not utilize that little aspect of it? Look at that. Ah, this is the gift, the kit and the gift that keeps just coming. Look at that. Ah, love it. Chop it. By the way, we're going to be doing some love it, chop it too. I had one of my beautiful team members say, I really miss love it, chop it. And even though I feel like I'm doing love it, chop it, I'm not exactly doing a individual video per se. Oh my goodness, this looks so amazing. And even if you put this in a card and it flattens a little bit, it's still going to look so good. Oh, look at this. Can you tell I'm in love? I'm so inspired right now. Look at that. I'm in shock. I'm literally shocked. So if you live in Australia and you're looking for something to buy, I found it for you. You're welcome. Thank you kindly, Kylie. You're welcome. Let's give you the link so you can go for a shop. And remember that when you shop with us, you get one of the amazing cards that I've made for this month. And I'm telling you, they are incredible. I did a epic 3-hour video last week. There we go. That is the kit, Sharon. Can you believe it? That's the link to the kit. All I added was just these little bits here, and I put dimensionals in places they didn't tell me to, but I think it's amazing. I could probably the only thing I would change is just not having this bit on a dimensional, but it does look good because then you can sort of tuck it in there, but it would look good flat. But then again, you know, flowers are 3D, aren't they? So I love this comment here. I'm forcing myself to finish these samples because I want to do your kit. Well, it's next up. My quandary. Will or won't I? How beautiful is it? Now I want to order more. I know, I want to order more of this kit. So I think after this video, I would not delay on getting this kit because I think we're gonna make this kit go viral, I feel. Have you seen anyone else use it? As soon as I saw it in the catalogue, I knew I wanted it, but this is just literally like, what? You're taking my breath away. Now, let's do some colouring. Let's get creative. Yep, what an elegant kit. It's just absolutely spectacular. Bravo to you, Stampin' Up. We've got to tell them when they do things good, don't we? We've all got to go Stampin' Up. That kit was fantastic. Please bring more kits out of this quality and this, like having it just in the white. Can I just say they need more of this style of kit? Can we just all go and suggest it? Because now we can choose our own adventure. We can keep it in the plain white and keep it elegant. Or now I'm going to add some colour and I can make this whatever colour I want. So I'm going to do one for Jessie because she loves her purples. So let's do a really gorgeous layered purple card. And then for Taya, I'm going to do a really nice green one because she's a green girl like me. Because it's always nice to pick our friends' favourite colours. Do you know your friends' favourite colours? It's really nice to know their colours because then we buy earrings for each other and we know exactly what colours we all like. We know our thing. Ooh, an old olive would look great. Good pick. Yes, sold to the old olive. And then we've got, I think if we do like some layers of colours here, because we've got quite a bit of different colouring that we can do. Got a bit of mossy meadow there, maybe even a bit of garden green. And I think this combo for Jessie will be nice. So this is for Taya. She's the green girl. We can do the leaf for Taya. And then we've got Jessie with the purples. And we'll do the flower for her. Ah, perfect. I'm so excited right now. Can I just tell you, I feel like a pig in mud. I am in my little element. Can you tell? I'm like, wee, I'm all giddy. And I've actually lost that for a bit. So just pull it back, everyone. Pull it back. Go simple. Go, like, if you need just a bit of a reprieve, you want to craft, but you're feeling so stuck. I understand this feeling. So please do yourself a favour and follow my lead. Okay. I'm going to get a bit of scrappy paper to put this on. And we'll open up these and I'll grab, I might just turn on the aircon actually. It's a little bit warm in here. Either that or I'm having a hot flush. I've been having them for the first time in the last couple of weeks and Bruno's laughing his head off at me. He's like, oh my goodness. For the first time in the last couple of weeks and Bruno's, I can't believe I've got to this age. Head off at me. He's like, oh my goodness. For the first time in the last couple of weeks. You've got to laugh, everyone. Let's own it. All right, let's own it. How cool is this? This was from Stampin' Up. I think they knew their target audience. How cool is this? No, it was actually very hot in Mexico. This was from Stampin' Up. I think they knew. But it's come in very handy. Oh, thank you. It's so kind of you. Are you having a good laugh? I'm a woman of a certain age. That's what I keep saying. I'm a woman of a certain age. These things happen. And how long have I got it for? Someone was saying, oh, that's all right. You'll just have to put up with that for a decade, a whole decade.
The echo is back.
Oh, where's the echo from? I don't oh, maybe because I've come back to down facing, it's gone. Sorry, it probably was when I shared my screen, maybe. Anyway, you can have a look for me, Bruno. Because it looks fine on my end. It's unmuted. It's muted. Anyway, you can have a look. Anyway, you will tell me. Tell me in a moment if it's still echoing. Now, let's get some blocks. Oh, it's gone now. So, yeah, it must be just when I go screen share. But I thought I'd fix that. We'll have to do that afterwards. I'll do a little note. A decade's about right. Oh, how devastating. Seriously. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to do, I think the the bottom layer, because we don't have a huge amount showing, I think if we do the bottom layer a really nice subtle light one, we'll do that the lightest of all three, which I think will be the bubble gum. I'll call it bubble gum, but what is it? Bubble bath. Yes, bubble bath. I'm like second guessing myself. But I think it would actually look quite nice. Maybe not. Yeah, I was going to do the edging, but I think, yeah, just a subtle little bit in these corners here. And because it is quite light, I mean, I have checked this brush. I've got another brush here that is a little bit lighter. And I think just in case, I mean, it doesn't have really anything on it, or a little bit. So we'll keep that for the darker one. Yeah, so it must be just when I share screen. Let me try it here. Oh, no, we don't want to share that. No idea what's going on. Oh, computers. That will be our thing to fix afterwards. I'm going to use the big block to grab this because we're going to use quite a bit of ink here. Because I like a subtle colour, but I like a subtle colour to be a strong subtle colour. And doing it like this, I learnt this from the amazing Cheryl Miller, who is the most beautiful woman. She's just such a darling. She's won a Stampin' Up demonstrator that I'm so grateful to Stampin' Up because I got to meet people like her. And she's just so precious to me, such a good friend. Like, I would consider her family. And I get a bit emotional thinking about it now. Ooh. I really am a woman of a certain age. But yeah, I'm just so grateful because I really am getting emotional. Whew, because I wouldn't have got to meet her if it wasn't for Stampin' Up. So Cheryl's going to be so embarrassed now. Sorry, Cheryl. But yeah, she means a lot to me. So friends are really, really precious, and we've got to remember that. In Stampin' Up, there's so many people that we've met that we wouldn't have known if it wasn't for this amazing company. So please keep supporting it. I know a lot of you are feeling hurt by decisions that Stampin' Up are making, but they genuinely do want the best for us, and they really care for us. Like Sarah and Shelley are just the most beautiful people that we like. They're just so kind, so generous, so please just try and look at the positive. I know it's hard sometimes, I get it, 100%, but we can actually help quell the negative noise. We can actually help quell the Tell me you're a woman of a certain age. Oh dear. I go from highs to lows. Give me a tissue. I put a box of tissues in Bruno's office. He's like, don't put them here. I don't like tissues. And I said, they're not for you. They're for me when I'm in your office. I don't need tissues everywhere. Okay, we've done the base. Now, even though these are leaves, we can use these. Hi.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
the re-echo started again.
Oh, what's it doing?
So did you change your screen or
No.
something?
And look, you can see here it's muted. It's very odd, isn't it? There's nothing that's showing me that it's echoing.
Can you just quiet that?
So that's already off. That's why I don't know it's echoing. The other thing I
That
could
one,
do
yeah,
actually,
I think that's it because it's muted now. It's got the lines right, so maybe that will work.
what I will do is turn off Eurotrobe because sometimes that is where the echo comes from. And maybe that will... And even I'll take Facebook away too, because I can see Facebook through there. So that should fix it all for good now. Sorry, everyone. It happens when you went facing forward. Oh. Hi, I'm back again. I've wiped my eyes now. Okay. Anyway, keep letting me know. Thank you for your kindness and patience. Good. Oh, that's good. Well, I've taken those two little problem areas down so that it should be all happy days now. So yes, where was I? I'm getting all emotional. Let's do our 3 layers. Yay, fixed it. Good. So I'm going to do Petunia Pop. So that can be a little bit of a darker. Oh, is the fresh? Yeah, I'd say the Petunia Pop. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm happy to hear that it's all fixed now. I have to work out what's going on with that silly little thing. Silly Billy. So we'll go Petunia Pop, Fresh Freesia, and then Petunia Pop again. Or maybe we'll bring in the bubble bath again for this top layer, just so that it's something subtle on top. Good idea, everyone. But yeah, Stampin' Up has brought so many good things. So any feedback that you've got, anything that you need to talk about, anything that you think we can help you in terms of as a customer, as a demonstrator, what is it that you need? We are listening to you, and I've been in conversation with Stampin' Up. They want to hear what's going on, you know, and sometimes I think that there's some really well-meaning people, but when you just constantly focus on negative things, it really gets people down, and we can easily spiral down with them. Don't let it happen. If you're not happy, or if you hear someone that's not happy, I have a new line. It's a bit harsh, but I think it's going to work for me. So if they go, and it's not like different to constructive. I'm all for constructive. Like, I'd really love it if they could do this or do this, and you know, put it in the suggestion box and go to the right place. Yeah, put it in the suggestion box, and I know that Stampin' Up are aware of it, and you know, and then leave it be. But honestly, I'm going to get to a point now where I'll go, well, just leave then, or don't buy Stampin' Up then. Just go. But to just continually hear negative things over and over again is not helping anyone. Like, what do we want? Do we want the company to just go? Is that what you want? Because that's what's going to happen if this keeps continuing the way it is. We have to change the script of what people are saying. And, you know, some people might not be saying anything at all, and you may not be privy to people saying anything because, to be honest, it's life. Life happens. They run out of things. There's demonstrators like me that show this kit. If I did this in the US and showed this kit, guess what? Next week it would be out of stock. It's a little bit different in Australia. We don't have the population like they do in the US. But there's some demonstrators, and they call them runners. They get this, you know, someone shows something on their YouTube channel, you know, Lisa Curcio or Brandy or, you know, one of the girls will show something, Patty Bennett, and no joke, they sell out. Like, that's just what happens. And they can't, like, how do you forecast that? How does Stampin' Up go, okay, Patty Bennett's showing this card this week. We better make sure that we've got 10 million of those. You know, you just can't. You can't do that. So it's, you know, Stampin' Up are trying the hardest they can, but they also can't control what we end up, you know, what influences end up causing us to buy more than they expected. So yeah, if you hear issues with product, it's a bit dry. I need to wet this, I think. It's a little bit stiff. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I just needed to get the bristles happening. That's better. Good. I'm going to actually go to town on this. We'll just do it a little bit more. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know why that's, I might spritz that actually with a bit of water. But yeah, just please, please, please help the narrative and catch yourself. If you're talking negatively, go, why am I talking negatively like this? It's not helping anyone or anything. Think in solutions, put it in the suggestion box, support those that are talking positively. I get to be with all of you every week. It's really special. Focus on all the good things that we get. That's right, I was watering this. I'm just going to put a little bit of water on here. A little splash of water. Because I don't think I have my, just pop that in there. Just to freshen it up a little bit. It's not happy. I think it needs a good bathe, that one. It's the first time I think that I've had to, yeah, that's better, that I've had to think about washing my brushes, and that's since I got them. I don't wash them. Ah, that's better. Boy, that makes a big difference. Ugh, beautiful. And Sally said, I did this kit, for sympathy cards. I did look at it and think of sympathy cards. And yes, it is awful. But you know what? How beautiful that you're thinking of others. And it's actually reminded me, because we had a good friend that lost his wife of cancer recently. And I really want to give him a card just to, because it's been a little while. And it can be hard, like everyone sort of starts moving on and starts, you know, maybe not talking about her as often as they did before, which is just, it's devastating, because it's almost like, please don't forget this person. Yeah, we've got to keep their memory alive, don't we? But anyway, yeah, just do me a big favour. Be my beautiful people that go out there and support each other, lift each other up, be kind to each other. It's so important in the world that we live in now. There's not enough of it happening, but we can change the script of what's happening, even if it's just the script of what's happening around our circle. And maybe you've already done that. Like, if you're not hearing anything negative, fantastic. Like, good. You have the right people around you that are building you up, building others up. Like, keep that coming. But you have a choice of who you want to be around. If it's people that are just constantly being negative or talking about other demonstrators, or just be like, yeah, I'm not really comfortable with this conversation. I don't really enjoy this. So please stop. We're allowed to say that. Oh, Jessie's going to love this. Look at that. Isn't this gorgeous? It's so much fun. Yay. Now let's have a look at it as a combo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So what do we think? The only thing I'm thinking is, like, I really love, I do like the 3 shades. Good job. So yeah, I've got the 3 shades, but I don't know whether this lighter one, whether I should make it the same colour, but I do like having the 3 tones. So Charlotte says, oh, that's so beautiful. I've been sending hugs and prayers cards to friends a year after a loved one passes away. Oh, well, so special to do that, to put it into, you know, like to think of them after the fact. It's just, oh, so devastating that a year passes and no one sort of, yeah, I've got a few friends this week actually. I've seen it in my calendar note that a friend lost their parents in a tragic car accident. And so I want to message her. And then another friend, she lost her baby soon after it was born. And so, yeah, I always message her. And I think her father ended up passing away at the same time as well. So it's really tough for so many people. These are the things that the energy that we want to put into, you know, life and what we talk about and how we make an impact in other people's lives. You know, talking about things that we can't fix, we can't solve, you know, that really is none of our business at the end of the day. Stampin' Up and how they run things, you know, it does impact us, of course, but we can just work around what they've done. We can view it in a positive way. There's a lot we can do, but there's also a lot we can't do. There's a lot we can't change. But complaining to other demonstrators or complaining to customers, it doesn't, well, how does that fix anything? It's like, well, just go then. Okay, bye. You don't like it? Bye. See ya. Yes, Chris, it's so good. Because the people that, it's interesting when you look at the people that, you know, might be the loudest, you know, talking or complaining. Yeah, they're going on with their happy little day. They're all fine. But then they're creating all this drama to people who really feel it and they get pulled down with it. So I think, you know, the fact that you're following my channel means you're very similar to me, and I get easily influenced by people. So you don't have to get influenced by people's, you know, thoughts and ideas, and be your own person. And if you love this, if you love, you know, crafting and you love the people, just focus on that. Make that your goal. Do what you can. Enjoy your crafting, but not in any pressure to be someone or do something. What do we think of that? Oh, literally gorgeous. And I'm going to say thank you for being such a beautiful friend to me, Jessie Scott. It can be a challenge, but being grateful and concentrating on the positive does help us. It really does. I love this, Nancy. It does help us a lot. And it is hard, definitely, in a world that's very negative now. There's a lot of things happening, but we can choose to be happy. Like, you look at ones that are going through absolutely tragic situations. You know, they're going through natural disasters or even poverty, and even what we saw when we went over to the Philippines. I just could not get over that these people literally had nothing, didn't know what they were going to eat for the next day, and had so much joy. And it taught me a lot. I was like, wow, there's a lot to learn from that. And we're in a world, you know, a lot of us are in a situation where we have quite a lot, and yet we're some of the unhappiest people in the world. And what does that come down to? It has to be just attitude, really. And, you know, what we choose to focus on, how we use our time, what we're reading, who we are around. Oh, I love that. I'm just going to bring it over a little bit. So it's sort of on the right-hand side. And I'm going to even bring the flower over to the right-hand side a bit more. And then have this sort of, because then it can have its own little spot here. Might even just shimmy it and see. Ooh, I think I found the spot. So I'll shimmy that there. And I think I'm going to do it down in this corner here, like that. so that then I can, yeah, zhuzh this flower, and I feel like that sits a lot nicer. Then I can actually bring this to the center again. How does that look? Oh, I'm very happy with that. So will Jessie. And I think what I'll do, I do like all of the dimensions, so let's use all of the dimensionals up. We'll use what's in the kit first, and then I can move on to my own stash as well. Come here, little kit dimensionals. Yeah, there's one thing, there's challenges to being, you know, coming into my 50s. You know, there's different things that, yeah, are not easy. But I must say, I really enjoy the, like, not tolerating things that I used to tolerate part of it. Where I'm just like, no, you're actually not my person now because you've said that. I mean, I give them a chance. I don't just cut people off, and I still love them. But certain people, I'm like, yep, you are going to be loved from afar. I'm not going to just wipe you off, but you're just not one of my people. I can tell by the way what you're saying, your attitude towards things, and also training people, like not training them in the sense of like wanting to change them, but training them how I like to be treated. And if they can't come to the party and treat me the way that I would like to be treated, well, they just don't get to have a part of my life the way that they might want to. It's like, no, you actually don't get like this. It's not that I'm saying no to them, it's that I choose other people over them. Does that make sense? It's like I get to choose who I spend my time with, and time is so precious now that, yeah, it's like, no, I've got other people that are going to bring more joy and happiness into my life than this person. And, you know, people have bad days. People have things that they go through and you give them a pass. But if it's just a constant, there's always something, the next thing, and like, oh, I forgot to put this on. Good thing we've got the dimensionals because it's easy to pull them off. Yeah, but if it just keeps going, it's like, no, I don't have the bandwidth for that now. My energy levels are very low. And to have people around me that are upbuilding, like all of you, that's why you're here on my channel, because we're all similar people. We try and look for the positive. Sometimes we have tough times, but we're constantly trying to do better, be better, learn, grow. And that's the best thing to do. Life is much better with people like that around you. Oh, beautiful. And I think I'll stick that one down. We'll try that one stuck down and then have these bits raised. So just be careful. Like, you need to raise all these pieces first because you don't want these getting stuck down with the glue. So I'm just going to do a little bit of Tombow glue around the outside. There we go. Gorgeous. And you could even do some Wink of Stella on this. This is very much a Wink of Stella card. And just zhuzh these two. Yes. And let's do a little bit of this. I'll just squeeze some through. Oops. We're doing a lot of Wink of Stella today. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, look at that big lump there. It's It's all right. I'll just pick it up and move it over here. Jessie's going to love the sparkles on this. She'll be like, ah, it's so sparkly. It's like full OTT sparkles. It's a bit like our Jessie, right? Full OTT sparkles she is. Ah, I love it. It's so much sparkly. Happy accident. If it was anyone but Jessie, I'd be like, oh no, I put too much on. But this is actually perfect. I'll put a bit of sparkle in behind there too. Oh, beautiful. So fun. And then we'll put our sentiment. So I think I'll do, yeah, that looks good like that. So I'm going to raise it up, but just have it sitting behind the petal. These ones. Deborah Babcock over on Facebook, she said, that looks awesome. They will love it. And yes, I think she'll be very excited about this one. Just want to see, maybe, yeah, actually I will pop it up on double dimensionals. Let's do a double decker. Stack them up. Any of you done double deckers before? Bruno taught me about double deckers. They're very fun. Ooh, actually, what will look good, come over here a little bit, is we'll still do double decker, but I can sort of come off the edge here. Placement is very important to me. It's one thing that I take my time, and sometimes I undo a couple of times just to put it in a place that feels right for my eye. Does it feel right for your eye, Kylie? Oh, it's still, the jury's still out. Let me just see one other thing that I can do. Come here, little one. No, don't like it there. Ooh, hello. No, I think somewhere around here. But I don't like it sitting in that corner there. Yeah, it just needed to be a little bit more up. And let's see if I can actually, where it would sit if it was behind there, because I think that's the key aspect. If this was just moved slightly this way, but what I'll do is I'll zhuzh that so that, oh yes, that's it. That's what I wanted. We'll zhuzh that so that that can stay over there like that. Yes, I'm very happy with that placement. And yes, we need some of these. Sparkle is good. You can never have too much. Glitter is not good unless it's completely suspended in glue. Yeah. I think we were watching an old online stamping retreat video last night, and I was having a laugh because Bruno said something like, you know, everything's good except for glitter. Glitter's the worst. Glitter ends up in your poop. We were laughing so much because we're like, that is actually so true. It ends up everywhere. Everywhere, including the toilet. So yes, we completely understand, Nicole, exactly what you're saying. Oh, check it out, people. Jessie is going to absolutely love this. And it's still got a little bit of drying to do because we put a lot of Wink Stella to the point where it's gone shiny. But that will probably calm down and dry a little bit more. But love it. She's going to literally be so happy. So let's do the green one. And this is going to look completely different to our purples. So we've got these two pieces we can play with and this one. So I'm feeling like it will be nice to do, because we've got the garden green, we've got the mossy meadow, and we've got the old olive. So I feel like the smaller one can be mossy, and then I think we'll do, I think we'll do the old olive, and then we'll do the tree, the branch in the garden green. But, you know, you do you. You might want to change it up a little bit. I'll just take the ink off these. I just used my amazing, disgusting looking chamois, but it still works fantastically. Has anyone ever washed them? Like put it through the wash? Interesting to see if you can make it become almost like new again. Oops, there goes my brush and my scissors. Where's my little lid? Oh, there he is. I knew I saw him somewhere. Always pop the lid on, and I'll pop it straight back into my special toolbox that's in front of me. You want to see my special toolbox? Online Stamping Retreat! If you haven't registered for the wait list, please do so, because guess what we did this week? It has been a very, very busy week, can I say. As I said, all good things, but we've accomplished so much, and I'm so proud of us. Bruno and I have been doing a lot, and one of the things that we did this week was film our online stamping retreat video. It was so much fun. Every time we do it, I think, what on earth can we ask each other? Like when it comes to our rapid fire questions. And some of you don't know what online stamping retreat is. It is a stamping event that we hold 3 times a year. And it's with Lisa Curcio and her daughter Gina Hawley and Bruno and I. And it's a fun fold event. So it's like, you know what? We've got it all organised for you. You can do step by step, and you will get a lot out of that event, because it's sort of like you're putting that time aside to learn how to do maybe some cards that you've been intimidated to do, maybe that you wouldn't attempt necessarily. And it's, just very supportive. And I think that you'll absolutely love this year. So Bruno and I have been working on, I've done my solo project. We saw Lisa's projects. Holy moly. I think she's like, game on, the lot of you. I'm gonna have the best cards this year. She's bringing her game face this year. She's like, watch out, the lot of you. So, if you haven't registered for the wait list, please go and do that now, so that you can get all the information. You also, when you join up the wait list, you also get to get a little deal that only people that sign up for the wait list will get. So please don't miss out on that. Oh, I did have the right link. That's a bit exciting. I did an update of that one there, 2026 session 1 waitlist. There's also a really cute pin that we have been designing. Gina got the design for us, and it's in the process of being custom made for us from scratch. So keep an eye out on that because we all have limited stock on the pins. They're not, there's not a huge amount. So keep that in mind. If you're one of the ones that love to collect the set, then don't miss out. Yeah. Yes, it really is competitive fun. And this year we were like, whoa, Lisa, go you. But, you know, even though that they're like really stepped up, they're not crazy difficult, which is so good. Yeah. So yeah, some of the chats that we had, like we actually had each other in stitches, and it was early in the morning for Brett and I was so tired that morning. I was like, oh my goodness, how are we going to get through this? But I had so much fun. I mean, it's always fun with Lisa and Gina. Like they're just absolute legends, those two. And I love that we have such a great working relationship with each other, because it's not just a working relationship, it's true friendship. And, you know, they're another one that I could say they are family. Like we've seen, you know, Gina grow up, we've seen her get married, we've seen her have a child. Like it's just crazy how time is just like, how is this slipping away like this? It's so precious to be part of it all though. So I think that one was the Old Olive, which is amazing. The other one is, we've got Garden Green and we've got the Mossy Meadow. Oh no, sorry, that's the Mossy, surprisingly. I thought that would be darker, the Mossy, but that's good. This one's the Old Olive, which I think I need a little bit more of. And then we decided to do the Garden Green, didn't we? Let's see what the the Old Olive looks like when it's sponged. Oh, this one looks more mossy. Maybe this was the Mossy. Oh, beautiful. And then we'll do the Garden Green. I'm loving having these different colours everywhere. Just make sure you really get that off. Good. And then this is our Garden Green. And I just want to make sure that I can always add more, but I'll take off quite a bit here. And the other thing to be careful of with this type of project is that it's very fragile. Like you've got a really thin stem here, so you just want to be mindful. I'm just going to leave the edge of the leaf and even the end of the stem with a little bit of white space. You don't have to colour the whole thing. So you can see how I'm like going outwards like this, and then just leaving so you don't have to do the spinning thing, especially with something like this where it's a little bit more fragile. Yes, that's perfect. Look at that. So it's got, you know, colour but not colour. And look at it on those two pieces there. Beautiful. Love, love, love it. And that's how simple it is. Look how much ink we've got left. Should we do the other? I'll do the other one while we're here, why not? I love it. Let's do them all. So we did Garden Green, didn't we? Yes. So come from the center. And these would even make really good masks too. If you saved one and you used them for masking, fantastic. Look at that. So simple, right? So just start from the inside and work your way out. Do a darker one. Just so you can see. The opportunities that you have. Just doing a slightly bit darker. Oh! We had to have one because I was trying to go darker. But this could be a happy accident. And this is good because, you know, now I can show you how to do surgery. Because it's bound to happen. And sometimes these things can actually spiral us a lot. But we're going to have a lot of fun with playing around with this and create a whole new look in a card. So suddenly we go from having the standard to having like layers even. And we can take that little stem off there and just change it up a bit. Yeah, we'll have a little play and see what comes of it. And then we've got, I feel like there was an extra, oh no, there it is. I'm like, where's the other one of these circles? Okay, so we've got, let's have a look at the mossy meadow. I might end up doing them both mossy meadow. Let's see which one was which, because I think I must have used, and again here, don't have to go the whole way. Use a little bit of, have a little bit of white space, and it also gives you something to hold on to without having to have fingerprints all over it. Good. So I think this one, oh yeah, that one was the mossy. Hi!
I'm going to make a coffee.
Nice, yes.
Right,
And
sorry.
no, that's all good. And can you make me one too, please? I would love that.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, really? Now I think I'm going to stick, because I've got a little bit of old olive there, but I don't want to redo it, and I want to use up this ink here.
This card kit, I have to say,
Yeah.
the photos make it look
I
so
know.
blurred.
I know. I'm like, I think that's why I'm so shocked, because
Like the photos make it look flat and
yeah.
Like remember when I said you asked, is there any kits? And I'm like, there is, but it's a white
this one. No, you said the boring white
The boring
one.
white one. I didn't want to say that out loud.
Hey, we're honest on this channel. This is genuinely how we feel. This is why I think it's important that we're honest and
Honest.
yep. Like we're not doing this to sell to you. We genuinely want to use these products.
But buy it if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they will buy it because we've shown it and we actually really like it.
Now, I came in here for...
I love that.
your cup.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you didn't use hobby hated paper because I'm going to use it.
Good. Oh, I'm so glad that worked out. And this was perfect for me today. Deborah says hello from over on Facebook.
Deborah Babcock.
Yes, Deborah Babcock. P.S., did you follow up on the message that you got about the product thing? Because I feel like I'm going to forget that.
I was so confused.
Yeah, I know. It's very confusing.
Because it was like the message was from someone else.
Yeah, it's her husband.
Okay.
Her husband messaged and said, my wife placed an order and there's something not quite right. Okay, now let's do this. Oh, this looks so beautiful. So we can go this direction. I do like that with it on top like that, but I do like this too. So let's just do all of them. all like this. And because we've got, you know what, let's use dimensionals. I was like, maybe we can just stick them down. No way. No way. Let's go to town with dimensionals. Because we can. So I'm just thinking, yeah, we'll stick that down there. I'll do it, I think I'll do it like this, where it's sort of, yeah, half on. Ooh, yummy. I made some feta dip the other day, and I will share the recipe with all of you because it was amazing. So delicious. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just wanted to show everyone.
Yeah. But it was feta, yogurt, lemon, garlic, chili, paprika, oil. I think that's everything. Is that everything? Yes. Yes, I'll give you the recipe. And you blitz it in the blender, or for me it was our Thermomix. And if you have a Thermomix and the recipes, Cookie Do, it's in there and it is the best. I cooked my first proper sourdough, everyone. I'll show you a picture. And it worked. And guess who helped me? I had my own personal chef that took me through step by step every little bit of the way. It was my mate ChatGPT. And honestly, I cannot believe how much help you get from ChatGPT. Like, it is craziness how much help it gave me. Just going to mix things up here and do it the other way around. And it even asked me, so I said, oh, I'm not sure how things are going with my sourdough. This is when I pulled it out. This is when I did this. This is when I did that. I folded it there, but it was a bit, like it wasn't as easy to do the kneading this time. Like, I was telling it everything. Honestly, it was so amazing. ChatGPT was like, can you please take a photo for me so that I can tell you what's happening? I'm like, as if it's going to be able to tell what's happening from a photo. And sure enough, it knew what was happening. And then it asked me, what is the temperature in your house, in your kitchen right now? I'm like, how do I find out the temperature of the room? And it said, put your thermometer on the bench, turn it on, and it will tell you what the temperature is. And I'm like, are you serious? Anyway, sure enough, I told it what temperature the room was. And then it said, yep, you need to do this, this, and this. Leave it out for a bit longer. I want you to test it in 20 minutes. Do the finger test where you push it, and if it bounces back, then it's good to go. And it said, you know, would you like me to have another look? If you send me another photo in 20 minutes, would you like me to have a look? And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is crazy that this is AI. How on earth, who on earth programmed this? Because this literally feels like a human. It's a very scary world we live in. But anyway, I am making the most of the very scary world we live in. I don't ever use it for emotional help, because that has turned out very dire for some people. And yeah, even ChatGPT creators are a bit stressed about that. But when it comes to making sourdough, highly recommend it. I could not believe it. Let me show you the photo. Hi, Luana. Good to see you over on Facebook. Now, make sure that's turned down so that you can see this. But check this out. And by the time, before I got to this stage, I was genuinely very worried about the dough, because I was like, this is not as good as the other ones that I've done. And yet they ended up flat. And so that was the issue that I was having. It was over-proving. But this is what I create. And look at the bubbles in there. Anyway, I showed ChatGPT the final product. And I'm like, no wonder people end up like forming a relationship with AI, because no joke, ChatGPT goes, Kylie, that bread is beautiful. You should be very proud of yourself. I was like, what? Why is ChatGPT making me feel really happy right now? Yes, so I got to do all the little scores, have my little flower on there. I was so happy with it. And I took it for morning tea with this feta dip that I made. And everyone was so happy. I got messages from, like there was some young men at the morning tea, and they went home to their mum and they go, oh my goodness, mum, Kylie made this dip and this bread and it was so amazing. And so then the parents were messaging me saying, my son's come home saying that he had the most amazing dip and he wants me to make it. Can I have the recipe, please? I was like, oh, that's very cute. So yeah, I felt very accomplished this week, but that is my 8th loaf of sourdough. That's my 8th attempt. I was right at that point of going, forget it. This is just all too hard. But it did feel very, very good to finally feel like I can crack the code. And eventually, like, I will keep using ChatGPT for the next, few bakes, just to have support and know what I'm doing, and just for a few tips and things each step of the way. Sometimes you just need someone to sort of hold your hand and be with you. I think I'll do it like that. Yes, good. But yeah, could not believe how helpful it was, and that it definitely, I don't think I would have got the bread that I did in the situation I was in, because we had to go out somewhere, or I had to put in the fridge because it was too late. And then I had to because it's all timing issues, because, we live busy lives and we're coming and going. And I was like, do I put it in the fridge now? Do I pull it out of the fridge now? What do I do? So yeah, amazing. Technology has its place. It can be used for really cool stuff. It can be used for really bad stuff. But why not use it for good stuff? Now, if we do something like this, let's see what we can do here with these pieces. Because, my natural inclination is just we can stick this down and no one will ever know. But I thought we'll just try and do something different. But I don't know if that's a possibility. Maybe if we do something like that and then have some leaves sort of coming out. I don't think that would look too bad, would it? Oh my goodness, we're going to chop it. Sometimes read the AI. Yes, on Facebook I really love sort of the summary of what people are saying. And it's pretty accurate, isn't it? It's like, good, yes, it did get to the point. But, sometimes I'm just there for the comments too. I love the posts that are like, yeah, I'm just here for the comments. There was one I saw the other day. It really took me a long time to understand what it was talking about. I didn't understand it all. I'll see if you all get it. See if you're smarter than me. Oh, that looks great. I think I'll just swap. Oh, that looks good. But this edge here, if we just take a little bit off there. I think what I'll do, yes, I know what I'll do. We'll put our sentiment over the top of that, because I'm like, I just don't like the ending there. But if we do something like this, oh my goodness. Yes. And we could even, oh my goodness, yes. See, this is why we ripped it. Just to give you another idea. Look at this, people. Seriously, sometimes I really impress myself. Can I just say? Sometimes I shock myself. I'm like, how, Kylie, how did you come up with this? It's called winging it. It's not taking yourself too seriously. That's what you've got to do. Can't melt down. You just got to go, oh, whoops, break it in half. Let's see what this adventure takes us on. Where will this take us? Oh, yeah, I love that. I just feel like, though, this needs to be sort of more there. I want to have a bit of white space over there. And I feel like, and it doesn't make sense sort of having one in that direction, I feel like, for my eyes. My eyes doesn't like it. But yes, something like that, I think. And then we'll have room for our little embellishments too. I think I actually like that better than the others. Can I be honest? Can I tell you the truths? Love that. And you know what? I'm going to do a French one because there's a French friend that I've just made. She's actually from Belgium, but I thought, you know what? She'll love that. Beautiful Fabiola. I think that will be something that she'll be like, for me. Because we did have dinner at her place and I never thanked her for it, which was very rude of me. I normally have cards ready, but it's been hectic, man. Hectic. Yeah, we'll do something like that, I think. Maybe we'll even put it in the middle. What about over here? Look at me and my placement. Got to get my placement right. Oh, that's quite cute, isn't it? Hidden in the little trees there, in the little branch. Yes. Or there's even down here. No, that doesn't sit right with me. And I don't want to cover up that stem. So yeah, I think that spot that we had is perfecto. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Let's stick them down. Oh, that one stuck. Good. So lovely, isn't it? So lovely. Even Bruno, shocked. Should have seen how like not motivated he was about this kit last night. So that's why I think that's why we're actually so shocked, because we were just like, you know what? We've got a kit here. We should really use it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then this one, I think if we have, yeah, I think we can actually raise all of that up. So I can't believe I made sourdough. And then I took it to the morning tea, as I mentioned, and we have friends that are from all over Europe, and one of the ladies that was there is from Poland, and she was so impressed. In fact, she had the coolest machine. It was a bread slicer, specifically for slicing bread, because I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a bit hard trying to, you know, get this bread sliced nicely, because, you know, it can be quite messy, and especially crunchy bread like sourdough. But yeah, she had a slicer machine and it was amazing. It had like a serrated edge, like a you know, serrated knife, and it was incredible. I was like, I need one of these in my life when I'm going to be making sourdough, but we really don't have the room. we really shouldn't. There's so many gadgets in this house. We're such a gadget house. Now, I just want to get the placement right. I feel like this one here is too high. I'm like, why is this not sitting right with me? And I've worked it out. I've worked out the reason, because you are the reason. It all matters. So let's just get this here and see if my eyelocks are better now. Just needed to be down just ever so slightly. Yes, that's much better. Just so that the space there isn't too, because it was too much space. All right, so what we'll do is, do I raise it? Do I stick it down? I feel like this needs to be all up in the air and then these with it. Or, yeah, I think it all needs to be with it. So what we'll do is stick that on there. Ah, you worked in a bakery and the slicing was your favourite thing to do. See you, Nancy. Enjoy the meeting. Sending you lots of love. Actually, let's do that one. Tucked behind. Yes. Let's do a little bit of arranging here, because I've still got a little bit of sticky there. That's all going to be okay. And what we'll do, I mean, there's lots of different ways to make sure that this all happens, but this to me is the most simple. I love simples. So we'll go like that. I was going to put that behind, wasn't I? But I think it looks really good in front. So there's that one. And there's that one. Yay! I've been doing a lot of gasping today. So dramatic. You love the drama. You're here for the drama. I don't like the drama, but the drama loves me. Now, I didn't put back the little globby machine. Did I? Where did I put you? Where did you go, my lovely? Because I want to know. Where did you go? Let me get all of these out of the way. And you never know, it might show up under a dimensional backing. Just make sure I don't spill my coffee. No coffee spilling today, Kylie. I don't want coffee stains on this. This looks too beautiful to destroy it now. I found the dimensionals, but I just literally put that down. Still no tool. Did it fall on the ground? Did you fall down? Where are you, my little one? Where did you go? Makes me laugh so much when this happens, because it's like, seriously, you were literally right here. Let's just breathe for a moment. Oh, no, that's not it. I was like, it's right in front of me, but it's not. What about this one? No, it's not. Here it is. It's back in the tool. I actually put it back for once in my life. You can't make this stuff up. Let's have a little bit of Beveragino. Oh, you're welcome, Nicole. Thank you. Delish. I'm going to be buzzing on all cylinders today. All this coffee I'm having, it'd be like, whoa, I think I went overboard. Okay, let's do this. Honestly, I can't imagine this without the embellishments now. So get these embellishments in your life. Flower accents. You need them. And I'm not just saying that to sell to you. You genuinely need them. They're just a must-have. Now, I don't want to put too much glue on here, but I do want it to be attached. I might just do a little bit of glue down here and a little bit on there. that should be enough for this. Happy days. I really like this placement, so I'm just going to stick with it. I was like, oh, should I change it up? I was like, no, don't need to, because this is perfect. Why ruin perfection? Now, this one here, if we go, I'm going to mix it up a little bit on this one, because it's a slightly different layout. So with my little globby, sometimes it just gets a little bit flat. So just mould it. Doesn't mean you necessarily have to pull more out. You just sort of mould it into a point and then push the point down. Do a lot of you use it for picking up the dimensionals? Because it really does help. Me personally, I actually learnt this from Dina Rekow, where you just push to the side, and when it finally decides to attach, it's amazing. It's just because I newly moulded it. And then one there. Oh, wow. Which one do you like? I'm actually really surprised with this one. Can I just say? It's really surprised me. I love the placement on the circles. I think that looks really nice. But I also love the placement of the circles. So, yeah, I'd be interested in your thoughts on that. Now, can you believe we still have 2 more flowers here? Is it 2 more? Yes, 2 more. So let's do them. You don't mind. If you have somewhere to go, off you pop. But I want to finish them all because I'm having fun. Look, there's 4 cards of each. Look at this. So we've done our 4. So you can see the difference. Like even this on its own, plain, beautiful. But how amazing to just add whatever colour you want to this. I really feel like this is just a fantastic kit that that Stampin' Up could continue. The coffee's going to my head. That the Stampin' Up could continue to do, because it just gives us so much creative freedom to add. But if you're new to card making, just keep it plain. But yeah, if you've got all of the tools there, then do a little step up. So what are we doing for these ones? We've done the purples. Should we do one where we do like a mixture where we have like a real flower? We'll have green background and we'll have, what's my favourite colours? Let's do my favourite colours. If I was to be any flower in the world, what colours would I be? Ooh, there's actually a friend I'm thinking of that loves yellow. Actually, 2 friends that I know of that love yellow. So maybe we can do these 2 in a beautiful, like different shades of yellow with the green flowers in the background. Let's do that. And I think if we do the background piece, you know, the textured part, if we do that, maybe we could do like a neutral colour. What could we do? Maybe just a softer, not a green. Anyway, we'll have a look as we go along. I'll just pick up whatever's left of all of this over here so that we've used everything on the blocks. And again, we're just going to, I found with this, you can go lighter and then push out. I think it's the easiest than trying to do, I did circle the first time and it was not happy because, you know, it's already die cut. So, yeah, I think just pushing out like this is the way to go. Oh, got a bit of ink on here. So this is very fragile, this piece here, but don't worry if you end up breaking, you saw what I did. when I broke it. Don't stress. Just stick it down in a different spot. Now I'm going to go right to the edge on this one, just because this has got a little bit of weird, I must have got some ink on here. And what you could do is even go darker on the edge, so do it like the opposite way to what we've been doing. Okay. Now, what an eventful crafting session we've had today. We've had tears, we've had hot flushes, or hot flashes as you call it in the US. We've had laughter, we've had coffee, had it all. We've had bread making, we've had recipe sharing. Remind me to share the feta recipe with you. I'll do it now actually, because I will forget. Let me pop it up on the, where did I have it? Oh yeah, I put it on, I sent it to everyone via text message that was at the morning tea. Because I'm a recipe sharer. I know some people aren't. I love to share a recipe with others. Copy. I think it might be too big to paste on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. Let's see here. Let's see how I can share this. Let's do select all, copy. No. Oh, pasting. Will it be too many characters? It may be. Yeah. So let me just see what I can do for you all here. Maybe it'll let me do ingredients. We can always just take a screenshot, can't we? No, he's not happy. He's like, no, I don't want you to put that in. So anyway, just message me and I'll have it ready to go. In fact, Bruno can even set up, well, I can actually set it up because I've learned how to do it now. I'll set up a Facebook what do you call it? Like enter a word if you want this recipe and we can set up an automation for you. And send it to your inboxes. Where is it here? Good. I'm going to do on my little brain dump page for today. What's the date today? 5th of December. Where is time going? It's disappearing. It's a vortex. Recipe. Is there anything else I need to do? Did I promise anything else? I've got to call Romina, our friends in hospital. Well, not make, write card for Jessie, Taya. Actually, I need to do one for Sarah as well. Fabiola. Just got the Merci one. Who else did I have in mind for a card? Yeah, I think that was the main one, wasn't it? I'll think of some more people I can give these to, but I want to write in them straight away. And yeah, I think that because, yeah, Romina's in hospital. And maybe I can even write a card for Romina too. Do a card. And then I've got to message my friends too that have anniversaries of loved ones that they've lost. Oh, that was the other card for Steve because he lost his wife. Yeah. Message, friends. Anniversary. Ooh, and our friends have got their anniversary next week too. Anniversary. Shelley and Marcus. Good. That's lots of cards that I need to write. But if I don't write them all down, yeah, it's a bit like my fridge. It won't happen. So we're going to make it happen together, people. I am here for you. You are here for me. Body doubles. Now let's grab some yummy, yummy yellow. What yellows have we got? We've got, ooh, maybe we can do peach pie in the background. It's random, I know. I haven't used peach pie for ages. Crushed curry, daffodil delight, and darling duckling. What do we think? I think that will work. I could use lemon lolly, but I think it will be too light. Darling duckling and daffodil. It'll be interesting to see what they come up like. Oh, wow. So your older sister was 9 and you were 6. Meningitis. That is so devastating, Kylie. Because I remember when a good friend of ours in Melbourne, she was, how old would Rachel have been? Probably in her early 20s, and she passed away from meningococcal. And I couldn't believe it. Like, she was just here one day, and I'm sure you felt the same way about your sister, but she was here one day and then just literally gone the next. It was just so devastating. Like, it really rocked me because, and especially, you know, for you at that age, it just would have felt like, whoa, life is so fragile. This is like one day you're here, and the next day you're not. And, you know, in some ways, I'm sure you've lived your life in a different way because of it. Every day feels like a gift when you've gone through something like that. That's why I'm like, we've just got to not sweat the small stuff because it's just like life is so precious and friendships are so precious. Yeah, we don't want to lose sight of what's important. Okay, we've got all our little tools here. And I've got my yellow brush. I don't have all of the colours. I've just got colour families. Do I have one? I don't have one for like orange per se, but I think we'll be able to get away with using the yellow brush. Because, yeah, I don't seem to have a problem. I will, however, flip this over. Because I feel like, yeah, don't know why, but I don't need to give a reason why. I don't need to explain, I'm just going to do it. So we've got, that's so funny, Narcisse Delis. It's like narcissist. Daffodil, delight. Is this daffodil? Yeah, you're a narcissist. I'm even moving away from using that. I'm just like, why do we need to label everyone? We don't need to label. Now I've got a new label. We're all toddlers in adult bodies. When someone does something silly, says something silly, behaves silly, I love Mel Robbins' book, The Let Them Theory. She's just like, we're all just toddlers in adult bodies. I tell my 3 daughters, you love each other, trust me, you'll miss one if they were gone. Oh, First 3 years were the hardest, and yes, my ADHD symptoms worsened 100%. Oh, so difficult. Yeah, we're all just big toddlers. So when you see someone just literally losing the plot, just view them like and it's not I'm not saying this in a derogatory way at all, but just view them as a little kid. And what would you do for a little child? You would nurture them, you would support them, you'd give them space maybe. Like a lot of times people say, oh, when my young one had a tantrum, I just just let them be for a bit. Okay, this is going to be Tara and Jill. I need to write that down actually. Tara and Jill. Good. Got my list. So this bigger one is okay to do the, I like to do but the leaves, because they were already cut out, yeah, no. Now I'm going to jump into the Darling Duckling for this one, just so we can compare, because I realise we actually only need 2 colours, because we did the leaves. Oh, that's gorgeous, that colour. Boy, the Daffodil Delight really is just so pretty. I think I might do this in Daffodil Delight. It's okay if it's got like another colour there. Use all that up. Beautiful. Thank you for doing the whole kit with me. I think, yeah, if I don't finish it all, will I go back to it? These are the things that I've got to start, like, yeah, being aware of. And it's not a weakness. It's just, it's called getting to know yourself. We don't mean to do it. We have all good intention, but life is really busy. We don't have to beat ourselves up. We just, we just know that we get more of a buzz from something that's new than something that's already been opened and started. And so if you've started it, why not complete it? Make that time. What do we think? Woohoo! That is yellow. I love it. And then the base, we were going to do the peach, right? So let's just have a look at this so far. Oh, wow. So I think I might do the background very subtle. And I actually think instead of doing peach, I think we're going to ground it with a little bit of neutral. So I'm going to grab some Smoky Slate because it's a beautiful grounding neutral colour. Oh, Narcissus is a flower. Interesting. So that's where Narcissus got its name from, because it's yellow. Narcissus. But you're saying Narcissus. Oh, wow. Interesting. Smoky Slate. Ooh, even crumb cake would be lovely too. But let's go for some Smoky Slate. Here's my... Oh my goodness, we've been crafting together for almost 3 hours. That's so funny. Time goes so fast when you're having fun. No wonder Brennan needed another coffee. He's like, please, I need coffee. Actually, I might do, I think this needs some re-inking. It felt like it didn't have much ink in it at all. Let's do an interim little clean here. And then we'll grab our smoky slate refill. And how are you, Tess? You doing well? Good to see you, my friend. And I'll just check and make sure I haven't missed anything over on Facebook. I'm so happy it went live on Facebook today. Because, yeah, it's been very glitchy. There we go, some smoky slate. This works out really well because we can use our block. Yeah, see it? So cool watching it. You can tell like what part of it is really, like the edges to me always seem to be very low on ink. Middle not as bad, but yeah, this end down here seems to be still very, see how quickly, you can tell by how quickly it disappears whether it still needs ink or not. Up this end, not so much. So my bookcase might have a slight dip in this direction. Yeah, I think that's a good amount. Still really like taking it all in, but that should be good. We don't want to go too far. It's good having the re-inkers. So I'll use the bigger block, and then what we'll do, we don't even need to push it in because it's like, yeah, so happy. But we'll put this on here to push it all in and move it all around in the right spot. And then, voila, we've got ink for our background as well. Win-win. Now, what we'll do, I don't want to go all the way to the edge, even though it's quite difficult because there's very little. Oh, this is one of these other ones that needs a spritz or a wash. Yeah, it's very, how interesting. I think because it is, the weather's different here in Perth, we're getting a lot, things are drying out a lot quicker too. Like I've noticed our inks, where I'm refilling them more than I've ever had to refill them before. Just see if there's another one that I can use here. Oh yeah, this one. I wonder if this is, oh yeah, this seems okay. It's a little bit dry over this side, but it will work. Let's try that. Yeah, even this one's a bit crispy. Crispy brushes. Give them all a good wash afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going light for now, and then I don't want to go all the way to the edge, but as close to, because otherwise we're not going to see any of this anyway. So even going quite soft on here, you can still pick up ink, which is good. So let's have a look at that. 37 degrees here. Ooh. We've been getting that sort of temperature here in Perth now. It's going to take a little bit to get used to. because it's not just like in Melbourne, it's just a couple of days. Like you might have a week or two where it's really hot, but not literally months on end of hot. Like this now, it's going to be this sort of heat for, I think, probably until the end of March. It's just literally going to get hotter and hotter and hotter, which, yeah, it's all right. We'll just learn to, we're very fortunate we get to work from home. We're very fortunate that we've got air conditioning. Yay, that looks really good. I'm glad I went for that, because then that's going to go really nicely with the sentiment as well. Good, we've done so well today, everyone. Now just be careful of your hands. This is a good time to grab a baby white Kylie. There they are. I need to actually order some more of these, because I think they might be all dried out. Aren't they stunning? I really did not expect them to be that gorgeous, but they really are that gorgeous. It's good to try different colours that I wouldn't think of using. Just for, let's just see what happens here. Just for fun. Change the orientation. Does it fit these leaves? I think that's the only spot that it fits the leaves. Oh. And then open there. Good. Let's do that just for another variation. That's the only thing that you'd have to keep in mind, is the direction of your leaves and where they're sitting, so that they fit in okay. So I think, yeah, that's probably the best spot there. And then we can move our flower accordingly, because then we'll have the, I'm imagining the thank you down here. Oh, sorry, I'm off the side a bit, because the other ones are a landscape. Let's just turn this one just to see where else we can pop this so that it's within the boundaries. I do like that, that's nice there. Good, let's do that. And we'll raise that up. So I think the best thing is we'll stick that down first. I've got my dimensionals here. And the other one I'll do landscape. Don't like it too close to the edge. There we go. All off. I like to check. Yeah. And this one we'll do landscape. Nice. Put it in that corner so you can see more of the sponging on that side. And then these, I think I'm going to do this on dimensionals, and this on dimensionals, and this one we can stick down like we did with the others. And we'll just do around the edge here. You can totally use the tape if you don't have the glue that comes in the kit. And it's good that this is in the crushed curry, and then this one is the darling duckling, because that sort of gives it that depth that you want without having to put on dimensionals, which is always good. And then we'll do dimensionals there and dimensionals here. And just remember to, with our landscape card, what I just remembered too is if it doesn't fit like where you're wanting it to go, so say for instance here, I'll just show you, I think if we put the sentiment here, that will make sense. Actually, that will make a lot more sense. But this one here, like I really want it to go sort of, I like leaves to be in this space here. So what I'm going to do, close your eyes everyone, and I'm just going to go in here actually, I'm not going to just cut across because I want to give it a little bit of an anchor to hold on to, but we are going to intentionally cut that and then stick that here so that, you know, for me, the way that I want that movement to sit on this card, because we've changed it to the portrait version, now I can actually control exactly where I want it to go. And then that will help me to pop this sentiment where I want it to be. And what I'll actually do, you know, just another little, like if your sentiment is not sitting where you want it to go, chop it, just chop it. Because a couple of times on this card I feel like it's been too big for the space, and so, you know, there's a lot of space around this sentiment, so you could even do the same shape but just cut it a little bit closer so that the spacing is right for you, and all of a sudden we can bring this in more too. Just some ideas for you. As I said, this kit has surprised me to no end, and it's just given me so many creative ideas. It's been brilliant, to be honest. Had a lot of fun with it. Who's going to add to cart? Who didn't have it in their cart and now is going to get it? It's so good. I love enabling. Because at the end of the day, like I was talking to my team and they're like, we want to buy things, but we're really unsure of what to buy. I was like, I can facilitate that. I'm very good at facilitating purchases. Love it, love it, love it. So let's just stick this down. Actually, I can stick this all down first. We want the flower first before we stick it down so that we can get the positioning right. Yes. See how it's sort of sitting in these spaces there. Put it on here just to gauge where it needs to go, including your sentiment, okay, because that's going to change where it sits on the card. And then from there we can pick the spot that we want this to sit at, because it just wasn't sitting where I wanted it to go. So just chop it and then you can have full control. And what I'll do, just, you know, just for a trick to the eyes, I'll actually stick that flat, because it's like, what? How is that layer flat and the rest of them aren't? Hello Jane over on Facebook. Good to see you on here. So I just want to make sure that none of the leaves are sticking out too far over the edge. There we go. And then we'll just stick a little bit on here. And then this can go over the top. I actually am going to stick that down. I know it's random, but I could tell straight away. I'm like, no, I want that flower to be the hero. It's the hero of its own story. Yes. And of course, why not? Look how many we've still got. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to get they're so expensive, and you know, it's like all these dimensional, like all these embellishments. But look how many cards we've been able to make, because I only use 3 on each card that I make, and it's just perfect. What do we think of that one? Yes. Tara and Jill are going to love this. Jill even told me, she said, and this is what's really nice. You've got to listen to people. You've got to take on board what they're saying. You know, listen to their favourite colours. And I sometimes even write it down because I can't trust my brain. I put it in their contact details. She said, I would love to paint my door yellow, the door of my house. I was like, what an interesting colour. She's like, it just makes me feel so happy. And I'm like, you know what, that's really lovely for you. I wouldn't never think of painting my door yellow, but good for you. That's what's really fun about getting to know different people, is that we all have different likes and dislikes, and that's awesome. We don't want people walking around all being the same, do we? So I'm going to stick this all directly down, because we haven't really tried that, have we? We need one that's, so I'll do this first actually, and then we'll know where to layer it all. So make sure that your leaves aren't coming off the edge. Yeah, that's the spot where I think it's the only spot that sort of doesn't. Yeah, see, it's the same sort of thing. I feel like they're forcing us to go that side when I actually like to go this side. So I think we're going to do some surgery again. Sure, don't mind if I do. Get my little point, my little arrow. Yep. So let's test this out and see where this is going to sit. Yep, I'm happy there. And then we're going to stick this down behind. This time we'll do it from the top rather than sitting it down on the bottom. And then that can go exactly where we want it to go. We can go in a little bit further, like so. And then we'll just stick that one, but not the leaves, so that we can do a bit of zhuzhing. Good. And this one, remember just to do the edges. Oh, look at this. Now, before we go to stick down our little last sentiment, I do want to show you. Oh, there we are. Look at me. So, Hobby Haven is up, people. it is the it is the video class bundle of the month. So definitely have a look at this. You are going to love it. I love my Fun Fold card. I did Fun Fold, and everyone's done it something different. I think there might have even been, anyway, I won't say because I don't know for sure, but there is other Fun Fold things there for you to enjoy. It's only $22 for 12 classes. 12. And they're 12 different designers. You get a video for every single class with instructions. $22. If you are a customer, you will get this as a gift given to you. And we know that you're absolutely going to love. We put a lot of time, a lot of energy into this bundle. So this is the best. This will also help you with your creative mojo if you need some support. That is definitely for you. And the other thing that I wanted to show you was Bruno did an amazing little infomercial for me here. Oh, there it is. It's Potom. Product of the month. Potom. I'm like, where on earth is this? Sorry, my hair's a bit crazy. I'm in crafting crazy mode. But yes, product of the month. What is product of the month? Let me explain to you what it is. If you place an order over $125 this month only, I mean, it may go into next month. I've read the information. They say it can continue depending on how much stock they have and how quickly it sells out. However, it's only while stocks last. So they have a certain amount, and obviously the first few months they might be gauging, but then they might really reduce the amount of stock. So please don't hold back. If you think there's a product of the month that you love, in Australia you need to spend over $125, and then you can get the product of the month for $9. So this item is 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. It's the same size as what we normally get. And so that's normally over $20, but you're getting it for $9. Well done, Stampin' Up. I'm very excited about the product of the month, I must say. It's kind of like the new celebration. Instead of earning it for free, though, you're getting it for $9, which I really love that concept of just being able to do an add-on if we want to, and also being able to choose our own adventure. If we want to have it, we can get it. If not, no problem, all good. You don't need to purchase it. Or, yeah, you're purchasing it for $9. But you can only get one. You can't stock up. And it's only around for potentially 1 month. It could carry over if they have extra stock. So just to explain what it is. And Stampin' Up have brought out some really nice samples. You ordered yours already, Sharon. That's wonderful. And look, we're looking forward to seeing, like, if it continues over, then it may give us an opportunity to do some more samples with you. You know, this is something for me, it's very true to my heart. So when ours arrives, we will definitely be doing Love It, Chop It, but it more than likely will be towards the end of the month, and it could potentially be sold out by then because we're away sort of towards the middle of the month. But it's not something necessarily that I will show every month. It's not necessarily something that I will use and put on a video every month, but it's really fun to collect something for $9, I have to say. So we shall see how we adapt it, how we include it in our business. And it could even be that we, you know, maybe create a group where we use our product of the month items. You know, maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't want to be wasteful. I don't want to get something that others can't purchase. That's okay. We're learning a whole new way of shopping. We're learning a whole new way of using things. And it's okay to use retired items. So I think it's just highlighting the fact that the product of the month is fun, and we might create a group. In fact, I'm going to do that today. Product of the month group, where we all get together and we all facilitate one another that if we're going to buy it, we're all each other's accountability partners, that we will use it and we will send it. Do you like that idea? Who wants a product of the month Facebook group? I love another Facebook group. We can never have too many Facebook groups, can we? Bring them on. It connects connects us all with each other, and I love it. So if you're in our Love It Chopper group, definitely join that as well. We've got lots of different fun groups for different things. And more than likely, you know, because this is product of the month, it's something, if I do a video, I can share it in the Love It Chopper group as well. So it's all going to support each other. The idea behind it, in my head, you know, it's like, why would we need another group? The idea behind it is to help us see ideas of what other people are using, and to also motivate us to use the items so that they don't just sit there being unnamed. Use it, and then you can go sell it. The minute it's over, go sell it, give someone a new home. Go, that was fun. I really enjoyed chopping that up, or I really enjoyed using that stamp set, and now I can say goodbye, or give it away to someone, donate it. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm very, very excited about this. So if we do, I think that's the Love It Chop It link. Let me check here and make sure. I like to love it, chop it. I like to love it, chop it. That is the right link. Wow. How? The coffee's working. Love It, Chop It Facebook group. There we go, peeps. And you can be the very first people to get, because I'm going to do it right away, because we work so well together. We help each other do hard things. I have ideas, and then I'm like, will I follow through on this? I don't actually know. Sounds like a good idea, but will I actually do it? Yes, I can. So I'm going to call it Stampin' Up Product of the Month group. I was going to say accountability group, but you know, we don't need accountability. We just need fun. We're going to do it public, and the first person I'm going to invite is Bruno. Create. Oh my goodness, we've got a group. It's live, people. I'll do some questions though. What questions should I ask people? No. But all I'll need to do is just like a cover photo for product of the month. And yeah, but it's in its grassroots stages. But you can come and join the group now. Do you like that idea? Then we can support each other to have some fun with the product of the month, because it really is going to be fun. I want this to stay around for a long time. I'm really happy to facilitate Stampin' Up giving me something for $9 if I spend $125. Sure, I spend $125 every month, so give me something for $9. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. So that's it there. There you go. Be the first person in the group. Who is it? Who's going to be the person that requests to join? Woo! This is a bit exciting. Look, refresh. Oh, and I put it over here for Jennifer and Donna over on Facebook. There's the group there. You can join that straight away and be part of our exciting new adventure together. Ooh, who's this? Sharon! I'm so excited. I probably should have a little bit of security on here, shouldn't I? Because I didn't realise you could just jump straight in. Boom, I'm in here. Welcome, Sharon. But that'll be great, because yeah, I think we're all going to get the same thing every time. So why not help each other? So the group is visible, and yeah, I don't know where to. Anyway, we'll fix that so that you can request to join. I forget where to put all that in, but anyway, we'll do that later. If I don't know someone, then they just get booted straight away. You could just tell me, go, there's someone in here that shouldn't be in here. It could be my eyes and ears. Yeah, I like newest activity. That's good fun. Good. I'm so excited about this idea. This is what coffee does for you, isn't it? Oh, we've got 4 members. Sharon, Sue, Deborah. That's exciting. I love it. All right. Hi, Sharon. Hey, that's fun. All right. I digress. But yes, that is product of the month. Done. Good. I'm very excited about that. Thank you for joining me. I think that was the only... that's the sample. Okay, yes. So that's the product of the month and some samples there. So $9 when you spend $125 in a single order. And remember, if you place an order with us, you not only get a handmade card from us that is gorgeous, I have to say, but you also get the video class bundle as a gift. So that's another thing that you get when you shop with us here in Australia. We like to look after our customers. You're our VIPs. You're our special people. Now, I think I'm going to do this thank you around there, or we could hover it there. Yes, let's just hover it there. I actually really like that placement. And then we'll put our dimensionals on here. Our embellishments. And we are looking amazing. We've done really good today, everyone. What a journey we've had together. Thank you for being there for my highs, my lows, my tears, my laughter, my excitement, my creating ideas. You're so supportive of me. So supportive of my craziness. Well, I shouldn't call it craziness. It's more facilitating my fun. Now, I can either go there. I do like that placement, but I'm thinking maybe it's better here. Let's just try and see what my eyes like. I think I do like it here. Yes, I do like it there. Now, this is a little thin, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Give me a little one. So there we go. What a fun time we have had together today. How many hours did we do of crafting? So much crafting fun. 3 hours and 9 minutes. I don't understand why I'm tired all the time. Don't understand. And I love that this is just, this is just a simple card kit, it'll be so easy. Jessie's, I think that's going to be Tara's, Jill, naming them all. Not sure yet. Not sure yet. We've got Taya's having one of these. Wow. Let's move those out of the way so that we can take a little picture of this piece of resistance. It's like a Picasso. Look at that. Now, I've got to be very careful of grubby fingers, because these are beautiful white card bases that could easily get ink on them. So what do we think, everyone? Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this today. And if you like the ideas that I've shared, hopefully I've facilitated a future purchase, because I highly could recommend that to you all. I just think it's been absolutely beautiful to play with this kit. And yeah, $25. It's just a fantastic opportunity too with kits. If you're a demonstrator, you can do a cash and carry with the kits, and so this is a really great opportunity to show people, like you could be at the markets and you could show them these cards and they'll be like, oh, can I buy that? And you go, actually, no, you can purchase this card kit. Here it is right here, $25, has everything you need in it. And I think it's a great way to get people into crafting for the first time. You could give this as a gift to friends and family, just to have some fun, maybe do it with them. So it would be a gift that comes with an event. So they might look at it and go, oh, I don't know what to do with this. And you say, no, it actually comes along with an afternoon tea with me and some others, and we're going to have a really fun time. Even if you just did it with that person alone, maybe you know a friend that loves to spend time with you. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful idea. That maybe you're thinking about getting the kit, but you're not sure if you'll complete it. Well, get two of them, do it with a friend. You know, I think we need to facilitate more of that getting together, being a community together. So there we go. How exciting. And I think I've got my little, I think this might be, oh yeah, this is it here. Oh, locked. Let's have a look here. Yay, there I am. So I might just pop myself somewhere around where it's not in the way. And I want it to be circle. Can we get a circle? We can. I love a circle. I'm loving me a circle. There we go. I'm a circle in the corner here. Yay! Another one here. There we go. Bit of fun. Yay! I'm going to be on the flower. So thank you so much for joining me today. That was so much fun. I had an absolute blast with all of you. Thank you for joining the Product of the Month Facebook group. If you know of friends, fellow team members, if you're a customer of ours and you're wondering how can we play with the Product of the Month, well, this is a great opportunity. We'll just have a bit of fun in there, share what you want to share, talk about whether you're interested in the purchase or not, whatever. You can do you. You go, did anyone else get it? Because we do love a bit of facilitating of purchases, don't we? I'm easily persuaded. Oh, this chair was sitting here. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, it was so good to catch up with you. And for all our lovely YouTube members, if you want to join in some more fun after this, we're going to be looking at the scenic adventures next week. So I want to have a little look at what I'm going to do for my project next week. And also for the video next week, because we won't be here in person next week, but I will have a video for you because we're heading off to Melbourne, as I said. So that's going to be really exciting to catch up with friends and family. And yeah, we won't be back for the week after either. So we'll see you around the end of the year. We'll have a video on the next video that we have will be the 26th, which for some of you will be the 25th in the evening. But, you know, if you're busy with family, we understand. We don't celebrate Christmas ourselves, so, you know, we're a bit more flexible. But some of you, by the evening, everything's done and dusted and you've had a great day, whatever you're doing with your family. But, yeah, you can come and watch us in the evening if you're outside of the South Pacific. But if you're in the South Pacific, it will be the day after, and I'm sure you'll love to just watch me while you're lying in bed. Feeling very tired but happy. So thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you in a couple of weeks' time, but we will have plenty of content here. So please subscribe. Please make sure you come back because we always have content for you. And our YouTube members, we'll see you very, very soon. So if you want to come and join in more fun, something to watch over the next few weeks as well. We'll have some behind the scenes, a little bit of wedding, a little bit of fun, a bit of Jessie. Then we'll be doing a bit of behind the scenes on there as well for you to catch up on and, yeah, see what we're up to. Anyway, big hugs. Miss you all. See you in a couple of weeks live, but we'll see you here recorded. Bye.